Hey y'all, today's video is going to be talking more about mentality, which is like kind of thought process type of thing. And I'm just going to share the mentality that got me to Immortal and just helped me rank up and win a bunch of games. And when I lost games, it like didn't really affect me that much. And just a mentality that made me become an unstoppable player. When I would execute it right, I just want to talk a little bit about it, that it is very difficult to execute properly. Like, even in my rank up game, even in all my games I was playing, I still wasn't doing it 100% correct. Yet I still believe 100% in this mentality, and I'm going to keep trying my best to master it. And I just want to share it with you guys. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So the first part of this mentality, and the part that I honestly struggle with the most, is to not be a victim. And pretty much what that means is, like, when you die, you're making excuses like, oh, I'm on high ping, or oh, I lagged, or oh, my team sucks, or my team did this, or my team did this that didn't let me kill that guy. What you have to do instead is you have to, blame yourself and be like, I got one tapped, I'm bad, I played that bad, I should have done this, I should have done that. And instead of just blaming these other things around you, you have to blame yourself, because ultimately, when someone checks your match history, they don't see your teammates unless they go view the game, obviously. But they don't see your teammates. They see you, the character you played, your KD, and the elo you gained or lost, right? Like, even if I match MVP and drop 30 kills in my match, I'm still gaining or losing RR. That doesn't change anything. And so the best approach to countering the excuses is to ask yourself, so what? I lagged, so what? What can I do about it? Nothing. Does anyone care that I lagged? No. Everyone cares that I won or lost the round. Everyone cares that I did or didn't get that kill. And that's the thing, is you try to make an excuse to justify it. No one cares about your justification. You either get the result, you don't. And what you have to do from there is you have to just go about it and adapt to it. There's really not much to it. Going back to the blaming yourself section, part of that is just to focus on yourself and focus on what you can control. The three things you can control are your attitude, your effort, and your actions. You can control how you feel about something, you can control the effort you're going to put into said thing, and you're going to control your plan and what you're going to do about it. And now also part of focusing on yourself is to not just belittle yourself every time something goes wrong. Also focus on the positives, right? Like, when I do something good, I'm the first person that's going to glaze myself and be like, I'm the best player in the world, I'm a GOAT, I'm going to glaze myself as hard as I can, and then when I die, I'm going to flame myself as hard as I can. But I'm not just only flaming myself and only belittling myself, I'm still giving myself the credit that's due. It's just about, treating yourself like a friend. That's like a whole thing. Just going kind of away from Valorant and just like specifically, is that most people tend to treat themselves worse than they treat their friends, right? You have to treat yourself like you're your own friend, right? And that will just get you through a whole lot of things, because when other people don't treat you how you think you should be treated, you can treat yourself that way, And I think it's just a really powerful thing personally, and I'm going to get back on topic soon, but I really just want to talk about this, is be kinder to yourself. It really goes a long way inside and outside of Valorant. Anyway, on to the next section. Sorry for the yap session. Now, somewhat building off of that, one thing you can do when those so-called unlucky things or those bad things happen to you, that can help you just move on from them and just keep your head in the game, is to have that next round mentality, right? Like, when you die, it's in the past. There's nothing you can do to change that. Nobody's invented the time machine yet anyway. So even if you died in a round, there's nothing you can do to impact that round anymore. That round's over. It's done with. There's nothing you can do, so why worry about it? And then if it's in the round and something's going wrong and you're still alive, and you're just worried about the outcome, there's something you can do about it, so you shouldn't worry about it, right? Either way, it leads to the same result. It either happened or it hasn't happened yet. There's no need to worry about it. All you need to do is just play. Just keep going, just keep playing, just keep, short-term memory loss. Just focus on the next round, focus on the next thing, and just keep your head in the game no matter what. You can't reflect on all of the bad things. You just have to keep going and keep pushing on. Really that simple. It's honestly really simple. This whole video is going to be really simple. So the second part of our next round mentality is actually an analogy from American football. Now, for those of you who don't keep up with sports, in American football, the offensive team, which is the team that has the ball, gets 4 tries to get 10 yards and get what's called a first down, which means that their team gets to stay on the field and keep trying to score. And so the whole premise of this philosophy is that it's always second down no matter what, which basically means that no matter how bad the first play or the first round was, you still have 3 more plays, you still have 3 more chances to get it right. So even if you're second and 10 and you made no progress on the first play, or you're 2nd and 2 and you're really close to getting that first down, you're always on track and you can just do whatever you need to do in that specific situation. And basically the whole premise of this mentality is that you just need to chill out. You don't need to rush anything. You can just calm down, because at the end of the day, you're still on track to get there. Now, if it's 3rd and it's like still 3rd and 10, maybe you're in trouble. But, you know, 2nd and 10, every option on 2nd down is still doable unless it's like 2nd and 30. But anyway, I think, you know what, I think you understand. You know, just no matter what situation you're in, you can take a chill and just don't worry about it too much. Don't stress about it, because at the end of the day, you're still on track. Now, the next part of this philosophy, and probably the hardest part for people to understand, is that the game isn't won or lost until it's over. It might be 12-2, but buddy, the game's still going on, right? The game has not ended yet. So you can't really, you know, dwell on the fact that you're going to lose, because most of the time this happens when we're losing. We think about losing, and then we're going to lose because obviously we're thinking about losing. And it's honestly the same with winning, right? If you obsess over winning, it's going to become harder to win, because you're thinking about, like, doing so many things to win. You're going to start playing scared and trying to stay alive and just playing anxious because you want to win so bad. You just can't think about it. You just have to think about the current moment, the current round. Again, everything goes back to what's right in front of you, what's now. So you just can't think about the outcome of the game until it's over, because at the end of the day, the game isn't over till it's over. And at least in the higher ranks, I don't know how much it impacts the lower ranks, but in the higher ranks, round difference will impact how much you gain/lose. So if you can turn like a 2-12 into like a 7-13, you'll lose a little bit less than if it was a 2-13. So it's always going to just keep playing and to just keep fighting no matter what, and to just never give up. And with that, the other thing is, I do think there are times where games are genuinely unwinnable, where a forfeit is necessary, but you lose more for forfeiting, so I don't recommend it unless it's like a 4v5 and it's just going to be a complete waste of time to continue playing. Now, yeah, again, there are exceptions to forfeiting, but generally, if there is a chance, just you don't need to forfeit. And last but not least, the most important thing to realize is, as cliche as it sounds, it's about the journey, not the destination. There's no point in queuing up, there's no point in playing this game if you're not enjoying it at all. And that doesn't mean, you know, like, of course winning's fun, everyone loves winning, but like, even on the days you lose, like, you're not just completely having a bad time. Like, there's still some fun rounds in there. You know, you're still being able to queue up the game, shoot some people, have some fun with your buddies, you know. Even on the days where I may not have gotten what I wanted, you know, I can still look back and be like, you know, I enjoyed playing that day. I enjoyed, you know, getting on the game, having some fun with my buddies, and, you know, it sucks I didn't get that outcome, but, you know, at the end of the day, it is just a game, and, you know, there's no point in playing if you're not enjoying it, because it's a game. Games are supposed to be fun. If you're not having fun, there's no reason to play. Like, if you're just only playing to win, like, you're going to burn yourself out, you're just not going to have a good time. So just always remember that it's more important to just do it for the love of the game than it is to do it for some icon on your player card that gives you no real value other than internet cool points. That's literally all rank is. And maybe an identification of skill, a very loose one at that. But again, just do it for the love of the game. Don't do it for anything extravagant. You know, play the game because you like the game. If you want to play Siege, play Siege. Want to play Val, play Val. Play a game because you enjoy the game, not because of some, you know, quote-unquote rank that you need to hit. And that's about going to do it for this video. You know, I've been getting a lot of support lately. I appreciate all the support, all the likes, all the comments. You know, I make sure to at least read every comment, give it a little heart, little thumbs up. Again, I just appreciate all the support. It means a whole lot to me. And I know my videos have been a little bit out there, and that's just because I always just give whatever's on my mind at the time. I really don't think too far into it, and I try to just give you guys things that I think you guys need. And on top of that, you know, leave any ideas you have for me in the comments. You know, I want to give you what you need. The best way to do that is to give you something you guys actually want to see. Ideas are always appreciated. And also, big announcement, we have a community Discord server. The link should be in the comments, because I think there was an issue with it in the description. So I'll post in the link in the comments. But yeah, that's all. See ya.